Hello everyone. It is I, G-Hey, and I'm back for more war crimes. Yeah. You know what that means. That's going to be my model being at real awkward angles the whole way through stream because I'm going to be looking down at my tablet over the screen, and you are all just going to have to deal with it. But I hope you have missed the war crimes and the bacon. I have dressed appropriately for war crimes. I've dressed like my queen, the one, the only. Oh yeah. We got this. Hey Daniel, rebuilding that streak, I see. I approve. And in chat I see the wonderful Glitched Astral, who is our War Crimes and Bacon guest today. Hello, Glitched Astral.
Hello.
Oh no. My camera is causing issues. I might have to turn off cat cam. Hang on. Having a little bit of a stream issue today, guys. Sorry. Let me just... apparently not turn it off because it's just living on. Okay. Let's try. There we go. Are we going to be okay without cat cam today, everyone? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can make it work nicely. No, I've actually just made it worse somehow. The camera is actually dead, and I don't know why the camera is actually dead, because it should all be plugged in and Gucci, but it's clearly not. Astro, do I fix cat cam, or do I go ahead without it? You heard him, he's voted cat cam away. Welcome to the show, Astral. How does it feel to be on War Crimes and the Bacon? Absolutely, and of course I actually know nothing about Glitched Astral, so of course this is all a revelation to me today. I have told Astral that I'm not going to be mean and abuse how much I know about him to corner him into awkward questions today, but we'll see how I feel about halfway through stream. You never know. I might change my tune. Astral, could you just do a little bit of speaking so I can do a sound check?
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Yes, you exist. People can perceive you, which is a significantly important part of being on War Crimes and Bacon. So, as you guys know, on War Crimes and Bacon, part of the War Crimes and Bacon is... Uh-oh. Okay, got it. Part of the War Crimes and Bacon is doing art. There's a bit of a situation here, though. Hang on. I figured it out. Anyway, part of the War Crimes Bacon is doing the art. I've already done a little bit of a base sketch for today because this is probably a little bit more extravagant than I've attempted on War Crimes and Bacon in the past. It's probably going to be a disaster, but it being with the Glitched Astral, I'm sort of okay experimenting with it. So I did a little cheeky base on the sofa earlier. I gave Astral 0 input. You know, sometimes I give people input, sometimes I don't. All he's gotten is giving me a reference image. And I have picked Zerest. So he may hate this, and if he does, I don't care. So, let me work out what's going on. That's my... Okay, so we can delete this. This is just because I'm terrible at importing pictures. And it was a pung. Okay. So, Mr. Glitched Astral, you are in fact a VTuber, yes?
Yes.
and that was actually how I met you, right? Is through VTubing.
Yes.
So what got you into VTubing in the first place?
Okay, good question. So, what actually got me to VTubing was me first hearing about it if I can get my year correct, around 20, around 2022, late 2022 was.
So like middle of COVID times.
Yeah, it was the middle of COVID times. That was more than like streaming was like all the rage back then, and like I wanted to try myself, and yeah, that's when I wanted to give it a shot, and here I am now.
Oh, okay. Did you, so some of the people who've been on the show, they started VTubing. Other people started with other forms of streaming and then got into VTubing kind of in COVID during the pandemic. Was VTubing sort of your first streaming foray, or did you try other things first?
Oh no. We actually. Wait, if I can remember my history of streaming, because it's been, I think 4 years. No. Yeah, it's been 4 years. So I did technically start with an avatar that a friend drew. So I kind of like treated that as my model for streaming. It's like a PNG version of it. I don't know if that's considered streaming.
Yeah, PNGs are VTubers. We PNG are VTubers in this house.
Yeah, so I did start as a PNG, and then it slowly escalated into me getting other versions of myself, I guess, if that's the correct term.
Sorry, I'm just going to need to shut something down because I'm having terrible lag on my tablet for some reason. Let me see. Oh, I shouldn't be. That's weird. Okay. I guess I will struggle on. So what was your first experiences of kind of streaming like in the middle of the pandemic? Because obviously I was streaming long before the pandemic, so I don't think I really felt any kind of specific way about it, but how did it affect you?
Same as you, same as how you were feeling, because I really actually just wanted to see like how far can you go with VTubing. I sort of treated it as an experiment. I was not expecting it to just turn it into a just for one thing. Now it's not like, oh, what if I do this?
Okay, so you were just doing it just to see what it was like. There was no kind of specific goal or thought in mind from it.
Yeah, there was no goal with how we started everything.
Okay. What was your original content like? How did you start? Was it gaming content?
Yeah, it was game content. I just stuck with Minecraft because it was like the only thing I could stream given my old spec, and then I tried Apex Legends at some point, but it was laggy, so I kind of like scratched it out, and I went back to Minecraft. I did try also Stardew Valley, but because I got hit with an accidental, I guess, copyright claim on that one Facebook, I kind of had to stick with it. I didn't know how things managed back then. And yeah, I just caught on like what and what not to do from then on.
Okay. You mentioned Facebook, so was that your original streaming platform?
Yeah, that was my original streaming platform. I was trying to be really careful with specific music that I wanted to have in my background, because I was aware of like having a stream in the middle of it. I just didn't know like
Okay. So you also didn't know that the claims and the strikes are different in terms of like what they mean and severity and stuff.
Funny enough, lesson learned on my end.
Okay, that's interesting. What made you switch from Facebook? Was it just that, or were there other things? Like, what was the?
I guess what made me switch was how should I describe this? I guess I wanted to find like what my actual audience was going to be like because words sorry I wanted to find like what type of audience I was going to like attract if I compare streaming on Facebook and or Twitch. And when I kind of noticed that the audience on Twitch was a little bit more chill and that I can like do raids, that's where I kind of had the idea of like, oh, what if like I do this every now and then I may be able to like meet other people in real time rather than if I stuck in Facebook where I would need to like where I would need to sift through a lot of like pages like which isn't so yeah.
Okay, so you just like the kind of community and the convenience of it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like it's a pretty common way that a lot of us end up on Twitch, as it were, is from the community that you get there. Okay, so you were avatar streaming on Facebook.
Yeah.
You kind of ended up sort of experimenting here and there with things, and you ended up on Twitch. Still streaming the same kind of content?
Yeah, so streaming the same kind of content. I've now added a little bit of I gotta go back to doing art streams because I did that twice and I did actually enjoy art. Like I did something like that I can like potentially other people to just chill time, just drawing and like talk to other people about their experiences about art, like asking for advice or like how did they start doing art and all that good stuff.
Okay. You mentioned League. And obviously, members of my stream, other than knowing you as my fiance, probably the main thing they know you from is my League streams. You're a huge League fan, I think it's fair to say. Yes?
Yes.
How long have you been playing League?
I've been playing League for I've been playing for 11 and a half years now. Almost 12.
Almost 12 years. How long has League been around for?
League has been around for I think since 2012. We got it to the Philippines late 20, if I remember correctly. Because I did start playing when they were having plans to rework the map and do their very first full visual gameplay for Scion.
Okay. So you really are like kind of OG League.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. And has your stream historically featured a lot of League content, or is that something you kind of keep more to your personal gaming life?
It's a bit of both.
Remy! Sorry, just one moment, chat. Okay, we're having to take a brief intermission to feed my cat because it is about his dinner time. But he's not starving, I promise. But he is going to yowl like that the whole way through our stream if we don't. So poor Astral has taken a quick interlude to feed the little delight so that we can actually get on with our stream and our art. Sorry, chat. I know you wanted to hear more about Astral's League journey. And you will. You will. You get to see my admirably sketchy art technique. Sketchy as in suspicious, not sketchy as in the style of a sketch. Okay, I don't know why I'm having so much lag on my tablet today, but can you guys see how bad the lag is? I'm genuinely struggling to draw this piece of art just because of that. And I don't know why. The resource on my PC isn't even half being tapped. It's actually crazy. But you see that, guys? That's wild. I can't even get a nice smooth line because of it. What the hell? Okay, this is actually going to be undrawable. I can't walk Crimes and Bacon if it's going to be like this. What the heck? Wait, now my mouse isn't working? Oh, we got problems, guys. We got problems. Let's see if we can fix them. Otherwise, we might have to abandon stream again, and I don't want to do that. Is there a performance tab? Yes. Okay, that might help. Okay. Yeah, that's already better, isn't it? Okay, let's see if that continues to be better. Are you back, Astral? So sorry about that. You know what Remy is like, so
It's all good.
you know that he's a menace to society and cannot be stopped,
Yeah, he's a menace to society.
unfortunately. He's an entertaining menace to society, though, I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we were talking about League. You've been a fan pretty much since it's existed, correct?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. And what is it that appeals to you so much about League?
What it appealed to me like the first time around because of Frozen Throne, or I guess World of Warcraft. You want to be like an OG. I used to play Dota, the mod for Warcraft, and then my uncle introduced me to League, and it was the time when Garena was still around the Philippines. So
Ah.
you had to use like a separate launcher in order to update League of Legends client. So like a lot of hard work.
Okay. And what made you appeal to League? Like, I understand you were already a gamer, but why League? What got you into it? Why did you like League?
Honestly, I got hooked into it because of the story behind League. Before all this like lore shenanigans, lore updated shenanigans happened,
Hmm.
it had this like funny billboard, or I guess newspaper-ish format called something justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had like silly information like Sivir being arrested for drunk driving, or Jackson's favorite food is eggs, all that funny stuff, and then it got a little bit more serious with how the game came from, because to me at least it felt smooth at the time when I first started playing. So I just played over and over again, and also because like the character designs back then reminded me of PS1 art style, Crash Bandicoot,
Hmm.
and Jack and Daxter. Yeah, that's what made me a Kilo keep playing League.
Okay. So it was like the lore type stuff that you got really into.
Yes.
Okay. So again, as my chat would know, we do a lot of League lore on stream. So, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to fix these settings. So on that subject of that, like, kind of lore and how awesome it is, because I agree it's awesome. What are your sort of favorite moments in League lore? What bits stand out for you?
Ooh, it's if I really had to choose, it's God, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's the events that led to Ruination, the Spirit of Buff event where they introduced Yoni.
Mm.
Because I've never seen Riot put this much effort into storytelling, because before how they would present new characters is through hidden gameplay mechanics, like it's like when set where you have to get a certain amount of kills to actually get him for free, and then you get him through like a invitation card. So for this one, it I guess covered like the base story of Ionia, but in a more not really complex, but in a more like interesting way. This explained a lot about the horrors behind Yone and Yasuo as well. It's an edgy topic with Yasuo. It's like the concept of self-forgiveness and the journey to letting go of the past. And we're going to slowly stray away from that one. And actually also like Confessions of a Broken Blade. This was the three-part story about Riven and Yasuo, because this is now like the conclusion of the story where they actually reveal who killed Yasuo's master. Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments in the anime. Actually, one by accident.
Okay. Would you say that's about the point that League Law got more serious versus kind of the silly, or?
I guess the seriousness of the lore came around the time. Yeah, I think it came around the time when they introduced the events. The events that slowly led up to the revelation as first blossom event. I guess the silliness of it all would be. I don't want to say it's silly because it kind of like carries like a small dark tone to it. It's the Yordies.
The Yordles, yeah. Well, they are kind of silly, I agree.
Yeah.
You can be as serious as you want about the Yordles. There's only so serious that you can make someone take a talking plushie.
Yeah.
Where do you kind of hope the future of League will go?
Oh gosh. I just hope that they and this is me speaking out of like hope here, right? I wish they kind of like re-roll the ending, or I guess like the actual story of Ruination, because if you compare it to the Ruination book and the events that happen in like the cinematics, the comics in Wild Rift, and the live motion picture in the League itself, it kind of like destroyed some of the characters built up, especially Yorick, because I don't want to explain too. Am I allowed to say what Yorick was supposed to do, or is that like spoiler territory?
You can say whatever you want. This is your war crimes and bacon. Commit some war crimes, sir.
Okay, so spoiler alert to the people who are like interested in the Ruination story. If you're reading the book and if you like want to catch up with the live motion comic, Yorick was the OG survivor of the Ruination that was caused by Viego. He has this like necklace. Even before his ritual rework, he always had this necklace which made him like immune to the effects of the mist. And what they did in everything in this like modern version of the Ruination storytelling is that they made him into a side character, all because of Gwen. Gwen is this like piece of Isolde. Because when the Ruination happened, right, when she stabbed Viego with the sanctum that is the sword of the kings of Canalor, her soul got scattered all over Runeterra. So one got into Gwen, one got into Senna, Vision's wife, and one got into the maiden. This is Yorick's ultimate. So like if you're hearing a second voice speaking Yorick, that is the maiden talking to him. It's like tempting to remove the necklace because like they want to infect him as well with the Ruination. Basically, if you get hit by the black mist, you're basically a ghost. You can turn into a ghoul. You can turn into a pretty much any horrifying thing. Think of like Eldritch horror, but in a pirate style. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's all that's all I really want for the future of League is to keep up the good work with their storytelling and at least rework or I guess rewrite the Ruination. Of course, I'm not going to rant anymore about the Seraphine lore because GGA has. I'm sorry, she's listened to me rant about how Seraphine ruined or destroyed the entire lore for Piltover and Zon.
Yeah, Astral has some issues to work through with Seraphine. That's definitely true.
Just so you guys know, there are two things that I hate about Seraphine. It's her, it's her skins and her lore. The reason why I said skins is because one of those, alright, one of those skins, like the KDA version, was supposed to be her base skin, alright. If you guys look up KDA Seraphine, like the 3 stages of because it's like the second ultimate skin. Those 3 different variations of her one built-in skin has actually a story to tell. That was supposed to be the original Seraphine. Now, the Seraphine that you guys read in League lore is, well, she's from Piltover, but nothing in her design screams, hey, I'm from Zon, I'm from Piltover. If you guys want to actually see what Piltover Seraphine looks like,
Remy.
if you guys actually want to see what Piltover Seraphine would look like, look up Seraphine Legend of Terra. That's the Seraphine that could have happened, but no. Ryan said, you know what sells? KDA Seraphine. That's it. We'll just shove it out of everyone's way. We're done with it. Let's move on to the next story. That's it. Yeah. That's all that I'm just reading for future League.
I knew he'd find a way to just besmirch Seraphine in this. I knew it, guys. He was waiting. He was absolutely waiting. It's okay. I see how you are, hater. Okay, I'm really messing up your hair here, but whatever. We'll fix it later. I'm just going to put in some placeholder hairlines, and then I'm going to fix it later. Nope, that's not even good enough for placeholder hair, though. Okay, so League is obviously your passion, as it were. But are there any other games that kind of you feel like you would be known for being passionate about?
League, I guess. If I actually started really early, I really would want to be known as like the guy who also like is in Final Fantasy. Because I also grew up. I guess like during my teenage, or I guess early teen years, I started playing Final Fantasy X, and then having not finished the game, I picked up 12, and then I moved on to the emulated version of yes, I did. I pirated the game to my phone. This is and then Final Fantasy Dissidia, and it's the gacha one on locally. It's turn-based gacha.
Mm-hmm.
If not Final Fantasy, I guess if right now, I guess just rhythm games, because that was when it started to just slowly get back into the rhythm. It's like playing games is fun.
So chat, this is becoming somewhat awkward now, because I was assuming he would say Tekken. And I might have picked his entire art based on the fact that he was going to say Tekken.
I was also going to say Tekken, but how should I explain this? Do I have your permission to tell a little bit, like a short story how I got taken?
Only you would ask permission to tell your war crimes.
Fair. So, I really wanted to, I also, thanks for mentioning Tekken, I also wanted to get into Tekken because I started playing Tekken 3 when I was 7 years old. And then 2 years later I started playing Tekken Tag, the first Tekken Tag. And then when I was a small man, like 7-year-old me, still switching between Tekken 3 and Tekken 6, I would like ask my aunt, because she owns a PS2 before, if I could like borrow her PS2 to play games, and I would specifically play Tekken 6. And from then on, I went just from like playing story mode, learning about like the character's story, why they were participating in the tournament, and because as a young boy, you would find some things cool, right? Like, oh, look at this, we can do karate, or look at this robot, he punch things and like fire a missile out of this arm. And fast forward, I think 10 years later, or I guess 20 years later, I started to take Tekken seriously. When Tekken 7 came out, I think it was around season 2 of Tekken 7 was when I started taking it seriously. This is where I also try to talk to other people about like what to do with certain matchups. I still also follow the story, but we'll get to that later because it's fun. The ending of Tekken is fun. Tekken is funny. It's not serious. I'll tell you why. The series part of ask people what to do with certain matchups. I started to I participated in 3 local tournaments. I lost. I didn't go the whole fight club. I really tried to remember the things that I practice with my friends slash mentor. I also kept track of like some changes because Tekken 7 specifically was that one game where changes will only release per season. Like you would need to wait a year before changes happen, and then another year before changes happen. Sometimes those changes will involve a lot of gameplay mechanics. Sometimes they will just involve fixing clippings, like sometimes they share with clip on a certain character, or some bugs or glitches would happen, or I guess the very infamous cheating allegations that would happen. It involved a lot of things like auto blocking your attack, or auto parry, or macro. This is where like if you press one button, it's going to execute like one of the hardest combos. It's like you just keep pressing that one button, it will automatically do a combo for you. And it was also the time when I found it cool that they added Negan from The Walking Dead. But we kind of like made all of us collectively agreed to make an inside joke about Negan because he has the longest reach art cinematic. So like if someone performs a reach art as Negan, we will all joke like in Tagalog. Okay guys, it's time to go to Jollibee, buy coffee or fries or something. It's gonna be like a cinema for you. you guys. Or it's like, oh, send it to rice, but it's gonna take like 5 minutes. By the time your rice is cooked, vegan switch is already finished. Yeah, that's a small fun fact about Tekken 7. Well, fun one. Oh yeah, and since we're already talking about the funny stuff, the ending to Tekken 7 is that Heihachi finally dies.
Remy.
Heihachi quote unquote finally dies Kazuya because he punched Kazuya punched Heihachi's chest so hard that he thought he could just like now throw his dad in a volcano. Because that's the Mishima tradition, they throw your family member off a cliff, but this time it's not a volcano.
Of course.
Of course.
Who hasn't thrown a relative into a volcano? Come on.
Reina.
Shh.
Yeah. What funny things we have a bear whose rage part is like he hits you with a sub.
Of course. What else would a bear hit you with? These are very logical decisions.
That's true.
Remy, oh my goodness, he's really being a menace to this war crimes and bacon, isn't he?
Remy has his opinions. And yeah, other thing about the funny part of Tekken. The serious part is what made me actually serious about Tekken was that one tournament that happened in Manila that was 10 years ago. It was that one like moment that really think, wow, if this guy can do it, maybe I can. So yeah. This circles back to me participating in 3 local tournaments which I lost because I forgot to lose this race.
Okay. I'm glad you mentioned Tekken, because here I was drawing you in a Tekkenish pose, and you weren't going to mention it by yourself.
I was like, I'm in the fight. It's like, oh, Dragunov.
Yes, specifically Dragunov as well, yes.
Oh, it's my main. Oh yeah, guys, I got to mention Dragunov's main. Remy has
Oh, he really does. He's got millions.
Oh my goodness, Remy, have you ever worked bacon stories?
Honestly, we should hear his opinions. I feel like that's part of the shtick. Yeah, I know you're a Dragunov main, or a co-main, I guess, because there's like 2 that you play quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll draw you in a Dragunov pose, even though, let's be real, this is so far beyond my actual artistic ability that we are in danger zone here. But I thought, I'll do this to be nice. And then I asked what games you're into, and you don't even mention Tekken. And I think, oh, Lord. Oh, no.
No, sorry.
Awkward. He does like Tekken, guys, I promise.
I do.
He made me start playing it and everything.
Yeah. Guys, she's really good. I'm being serious.
You're being serious, I'm amazing. What?
She is
Ayo. The Rizosaurus there. Okay. Oh, I know why Remy was meowing now. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I can wait till after stream. He will survive.
Yeah, that's true. He's just having.
I have a bit of a dramatic bitch of a cat, guys. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And by a bit of a dramatic bitch, I mean a very dramatic bitch of a cat. Oh well. Okay. Just remember, Remy, I just learned that it's perfectly normal to throw your family members into volcanoes, so...
That's true. But first you gotta get hit really hard in the chest before you're thrown off a cliff.
Okay, so I have to punch him first. That feels a bit extreme for a cat. Maybe I'll skip that.
Yeah, maybe it's like bacon with
We love you, Remy. We do not love your attitude sometimes, though. Little.
You are nice, but you're fluffy. You're fluffy.
He's always forgiving this cat. He just goes around forgiving him. No, where's the fill bucket tool? So you are, of course, a VTuber.
Yes.
Probably even more VTubery than me, to be honest.
I'm actually like funny thing about my entire VTuber journey is I don't know the upload cat hair. Sorry, before I got interrupted by the random cat hair. I actually don't know by I guess it exists by VTubers standards if I'm VTuber.
I mean, you watch VTubers and stuff, though, right?
Yes, I support the Apocalypse homies.
But you also know some big VTubers, right?
One or two top of my head.
Yeah, and the big thing for me is I don't know any VTubers. I mean, I know who Iron Mouse is because everyone talks about her all the time.
Yeah. Even I came across most about her at one point. Okay.
But beyond that, I don't really know very many VTubers. Did you watch VTubers first, or did that come after you started doing the streaming?
I watched one first because it came across my YouTube algorithm one time when I was like searching for just music to play in the background while I was programming.
Okay. Interesting. Do you have any particularly favorite VTubers? Or streamers in general?
Streamer. Yeah, but not really into YouTube.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna mention this again. I have like one favorite. Back then, the streamer slash indie content creator.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Uncle Spankin. Yeah, that's.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I can understand why. Like even I giggled when I first read his YouTube channel. I'm like, that's funny. But he has like this sort of energy where he's not taking the game too seriously. He does still explain like this thought process, but in a funny way. He also just doesn't stream league games. He's also streaming the Ori. That's where I came to discover Ori the Blind Forest. And
Interesting.
and his like YouTube profile picture is a him. Oh no, it's a cat with a party hat. It's a rainbow party hat. Yeah, that's how funny he is. To me, it's like this was 2013 me, just like watching a lot of like league content ranging from champion guides to parody animations to even making like music like covers, but still like has some league content. Like I can name one because they were like big like music cover for League. 2013. If you were to go back to that time and search and like famous League music cover creators, Instalop is your go-to.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fun fact actually, one of them speaks Korean. Because they made like this behind the scenes video where one of the dudes was like showing a bag of crisps that had like a Korean Korean alphabet on it. I think it was like something honey crisps.
Yeah, Honeycrisps are very popular in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So he still like those like YouTube content creators. I go back every now and then. VTuber wise, sorry, I don't have any favorite. I tend to not and enter that or in that kind of rooms because it's
So he's actually lying in chat because he does have a favorite VTuber. I know who it is. Her name is Just Jihei. And if he doesn't want to be sleeping in the cold tonight, that's his favorite VTuber. So
She has a merch store.
yeah, that's his favorite VTuber. Well saved. Well saved. Glitched Astral. Well saved, yeah. Although he is in apotheosis, which means he's not actually allowed a favorite anything. He's only allowed a 1.5 favorite anything. Yeah.
Oh, no, I think I can bypass the 1.5.
Wow, he's just breaking apotheosis rules now. What a rebel. What a rebel.
I'm already breaking the 150.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to add that to the rules. Wow.
That's good.
Oh. Oh my goodness. So, how do you feel about your art so far that I'm doing?
I love them. It's like the dragon fighting tools.
You know the whole thing about how AI can't draw hands because people can't draw hands,
Yeah.
right? Which is clearly very valid as we look at this.
Hey, it's a star.
Okay, let me give you some skin. That'll make you look at least 50% less creepy. So let's give you some skin. Oh, what's happened there? I got a vector line just doing crazy things. Let's clear that out. Okay. So you are a VTuber, obviously. We've established that you're pretty awesome. Why is this not working? Turn that off. Does it work as a normal one? Have I done that on a different layer and now I've got to work out what layer I did it on? That, is it that one? No, hang on. That's, oh my god. Oh, there we go. Oh, in terms of VTubing now, what would you say are your biggest kind of current goals in VTubing?
Actually, generally that's a really good question. Current goal is, I guess, I'm hoping that I can continue streaming just for fun, not really like take this seriously. If we're talking about like a certain like I guess community goal, it's to follow up on my 180th follower. I will be playing. We were supposed to play. Was it Dress to Impress?
You had a Roblox goal and a Dress to Impress goal.
Yes, that one. Those are my, I guess, goals, but I guess in a manner of seriousness, just being able to continue stream for fun. I'm not really looking forward to pushing myself up there in like a higher, I guess, streaming session, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want to be a partner. I just stay where I am because I'm already satisfied. I already got where I want to be. I just want to chill.
Okay. How would you describe your streams to anyone who's watching this and thinks they want to check them out?
Most of my streams are it can range from chill to chaotic, but most of the times it's chaotic. It's me panicking, like it ranges from chill to chaotic, but mostly chaotic because it's me panicking on stream not knowing what to do next because I messed something up. Like, for example, if you catch me playing the model corporation and it might like what happens. You'll catch me panicking, not knowing what to do, or you'll catch me panicking because the second trumpet went off and all my agents are dead. Like that.
That is true. You will catch him panic a lot.
Like I genuinely panicked. I didn't know what to do because all my employees throughout 4 departments are dead because some alien in like a tombstone just crashed down from the heavens and like just the notification feed on the headset was screaming spam. Blank is dead, blank is dead, blank is dead, blank got crushed, blank is the safety department isn't so safe after because blank is dead, blank is dead.
So I think recently anyone who's been to your streams would have noticed that you've gotten quite into lobotomy core stuff, right? What got you into that?
What originally got me into the Body Corporation was it's because I stumbled upon it while I was searching for Slave Aspire mods to add to Slave Aspire. And it was the abnormalities and the flavor text and how each of the abnormalities was being presented like every letter. So I just also discovered this while doing a quick research. Like every letter before the number code in an abnormality represents like their origin. Sometimes the origin of an abnormality can be, well, I guess origin is old. It's like they don't know how it came to be. It was just there when they discovered it, or it can come from trauma. It can come from the manifestation of human emotions, thought, or I guess basically thought or emotions manifested by humans can take form, or because like Warehouse 13. Yeah, if you guys watch Warehouse 13, think of it as that one but in a more eldritch form, because instead of just dealing with inanimate objects, you are dealing with not just inanimate objects, you're also dealing with world-ending entities. It can range from your childhood stories, like I'm gonna spoil some of it, like Little Red Riding Hood, to just like a simple vending machine that will like take you away the moment you like drink a wrong colored can of soda. Specifically, a blue can of soda will like make you fall asleep and you're forever lost in like the waves if you hear waves. It can also range from like music boxes that if you play for too long, one of them is like if you play for too long for 30 seconds, it will cause your employee to panic, thus like affecting everyone's sanity points that it comes across. Like it's minus, I guess, 2. And the longer your sanity goes down, like you can only do so much as to put them back to sanity by actually shooting them or stabbing them with a corresponding weapon, black or white weapons only. If you shoot them with red, you don't restore the sanity points. But yeah, just watch out for jump scares because there are 2 abnormalities that will jump scare you. I learned that's the hard way. So fair warning, guys. This game is not for the faint of heart, right? It's not for the faint of heart.
It's true, it is not for the faint of heart. You've been VTubing for a couple of years now. Oh, hello, Phantom, welcome. We are drawing Astral in his new traveller outfit, or newer traveller outfit, here it is. Beautiful, in a Dragonov pose from Tekken. It's just taken me a moment to actually get anywhere. I have what we call in the industry a skill issue. And this is a little bit outside my normal technical wheelhouse of drawing people as worms. Yeah. I've simplified the coat because I'm lazy. But we do beat. We're gonna attempt to shade stuff now. This might not be super successful, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's start with this layer. Okay, add layer. I forgot what I was asking now. It's not war crimes and bacon if I don't forget everything I was asking at some point though.
It's the 5 years in
What's the point to war crimes and bacon is me inevitably forgetting. Oh yeah, you've been VTubing for a number of years now. What would you say are some of the highlights of your VTubing career so far?
It's the time I got like my first tentacle on stream. I actually have that clip, I think. I have that clip on my Twitch, but I never managed to publish it. What else? It's also like okay, so one of my highlights is my first pentakill on the League stream. The first time I did art and it's actually my collabs with GG and August. Those are like my top highlights of my streaming career because I told GG about this before like being wanting to do like collabs. I think no, it was her that gave me the idea of like if I wanted to join collabs, I'll just let her know so she can arrange some, or if
Yeah.
she has some coming up, she let me know to join and
Because you were super shy about asking to join collabs.
yeah, and because the thing about me is that if I'm shy of asking for collabs, so every now and then I'll like lurk in the collab section of the Discord server or GG from like, hey, there's a collab coming, and it's either gonna be Phasmo or Content Warning or the Content. Yeah, and all of those times that I collab with GG, I actually enjoyed it because I just got to be myself. I forgot there's another one. It's the one time I got jump scared in Vivo.
Oh yeah, that was very funny.
I'm so sorry if like you were expecting me and I screamed so loud in your ear. I'm so sorry. To this day, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scream that loud. I just got caught off guard. I got to vision trying to save like everyone because they all died. I didn't know where to go. So I just followed back to the next extraction point, and I got ambushed by this like monster with just like the hypnotizing. I think yeah. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I take it very personally. I'm actually gonna hold it against you to my dying day.
I'm so sorry.
Chat, to be clear, I don't hold these things against him. In case you go away thinking, what a horrible fiance I am. So you are a member of Apotheosis VTuber group. Normally I ask people like how that happened and stuff, but it's kind of obvious how that happened in this case.
Yes.
Nepotism. That's how it happened, guys. He is a Nepo baby. Yeah, there's not really any excuse for it. I just wanted him in my VTuber group. And yeah, so I did it. And if any of you all have a problem with that, you can fight me. I don't care. Yeah.
She is the founder and head of HR.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Take it up with
You ain't got a problem? Deal with it. See if I care.
She got the hands. You don't wanna throw hands. You'll be sent to the nether realm.
I do have the hands, it's true. Also, my VTuber group, my rules. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
We're just putting some texture into your clothes now to try and make this not a disaster. So chat, how cooked am I with this outfit, do you think?
Not
Not
cooked.
I think I'm very cooked. Let's clear off your trousers. And do 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 boo.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, can I add one random fun fact about Dragon
Yeah, of course you can.
So actually, I don't know if when I did research if it was an actual martial art. Dragon's martial art of choice is actually sambo.
Ah,
Commando sambo.
wow.
Some
Some of it translates well actually in real life,
but
but
most
most
of them don't because of the wonky animation. But some of those are actually like real life moves, especially the grabs if you look them up on YouTube. It's a bit deadly though, so gruesome sequence.
It's a bit deadly. You heard it here first, guys. It's a bit deadly from Glitched Astral. So,
Oh, and my first actual character in the game is Horan. Am I saying his name correctly or Horan?
oh, the Korean one.
Yeah,
The Korean dude.
More of a hua than a fa.
So Hwara.
It's actually in between the two, but yeah, if you're saying it in English, I would go for more of the huh than the hua.
Yeah.
I'm trying to practice my Korean pronunciation because I'm also practicing how to say some Korean words like jamchi.
For context, guys, he's doing that because 저는 조금 한국말 할 수 있어요. And I'm trying to maintain that now that I don't live in Korea anymore, but it's really hard.
Don't tell me this, but I will snatch your Korean at some point. I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't have notes anymore. I'm way beyond having notes, really. Although I am going to start having notes again because I do need to actually study now, which is a shame. But that's what happens when you dive across the world to be with the one you love. Okay, I feel like actually this is sort of turning into something of a look. What do you think?
I actually like how it's slowly turning out. The shadows in the cold, I like the detail.
Sorry to any artists in the chat who are being jump scared by these crimes against art that they didn't know would be happening today. I do commit crimes against art on a fairly regular basis. Generally, I would just advise not coming to my stream if you find crimes against art offensive, because they will happen. It's just what I do. I feel like I've got another black layer that I'm not dealing with correctly. Oh yeah, here, okay. Bam. Bam! I haven't given you a face yet. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That is, I would say, a choice that I have made there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You may be the first War Crimes and Bacon, actually no, a second War Crimes and Bacon that I don't quite finish on stream. But you know where I live, so. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, boop. Bam. you can tell I'm getting tired, chat. You can tell I'm getting tired. You said you started doing art, right?
Yes.
What do you enjoy most about the kind of getting into art?
It's just like rekindling my inner child self. Because I used to draw. I used to draw a lot. So I went from I'm also gonna commit a small art print here. I used to trace as a kid, and then I slowly went on, and then slowly moved on to sketching, and it stayed. That stayed consistent to this day because I kind of have this like sketch art style. I don't know why. It's kind of like my comfort zone in terms of drawing.
Okay. That's kind of normal. I think everyone has something that falls within their, as you would say, comfort zone. Oh my gosh. What do you wish you could do more of in VTubing? Like, if you had infinite time, infinite money, infinite resource, what would you do more of? What would happen more on your streams? Or outside of your streams, for your streams, I guess.
There's actually one thing that two things that I had in mind that I wanted to do if I had a lot of time is do an actually big stream where I just don't just keep my mouth shut and actually explain what I'm doing, like what is my thought process and why I'm doing it, and is do programming on stream. Because I did mention this to you before that it's one of the things that I wanted to do. It's one of the things that I wanted to do because it opens up, I guess in my case, some sort of at least like an audience interaction. This also comes from the inspiration where Michael Reeves made like a program where if someone subscribes, he like connected a Arduino chip onto a handrail where someone subscribes, it would like go off. That notifies that someone like subscribed, someone gifted this or someone followed the stream or all that sort of thing. Or other funny things like probably someday make my own like mod in a game that I'm playing, like maybe say Spire. We're not touching League because they ban mods. It's a bit of a it takes a lot more, I guess, technical skill to get past the Vanguard. But yeah, before you can like add mods, but only visible or something. It's not visible to others. Yeah. Those are the things that I want to do. Oh, actually no. There are a lot of things, but those are the two things that I can think right now.
Okay, so there are things that maybe one day in the future we'll get to see from you that we don't see right now.
Yes.
That would be
One of them.
that would be awesome. Something to be excited for us. I think this is working either, is it? Ah, yes it is. Okay. Let's. There we go. Oh no, that's very orange. Let's not make you orange. You're not an Oompa Loompa. What happened there? Okay, I got dragged off. That's why. The lag got me. You are not going to get a copyright strike for you singing a couple of bars of a song. I don't know who taught you that, but I swear it's one of my pet hates.
I'm so sorry.
So for context, guys, when I met After, he was friends with some of the biggest idiots in the industry. And some of the ideas they got into their head were absolutely insane. I'm having to train him how to be like a normal human now. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing, chat. It's a whole thing. Now I've got to find your face skin. Okay, that sounded weird. But I do have to find your face skin, so. Because that was just hand skin. There's your face skin. Okay, groovy. Let's get some shadow on your face. Oh, I'm so determined to finish this art. I'm committed now, chat. I'm locking in.
I believe in you.
I'm locked in, guys. I'm locked in. Okay, that's gross. We're not locking in with that. Oompa, loompa, loompa dee doo. Let's get the brush size bigger, the opacity like 1,000,000 times lower, and the brush density 1,000,000 times lower. Okay, and then. Okay, that's looking pretty orange to me. Is it? Yeah, it is pretty orange. Oh, it's because it's gone all the way to the orange again. This stupid lag. I'm on the struggle bus with the lag on the tablet today. I'll try and work out why the lag for the next War Crimes and Bacon, guys. I'll try and resolve it for then. We shall see. In the meantime. Okay. Well, we like a chill Rambellini. A chill Rambellini is the goal. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna go up to the top. Okay. And bam. Let's go for this. And oh my gosh, so much lag. Let it be known that the fact that I'm getting through this with this lag is somewhat. Oh my god! Are you claw grabbing in the middle of your own War Crimes and Bacon?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Just casually decided to do a little bit of collecting. What? What? Is your gacha addiction so strong you couldn't go one stream without gathering something? Is that what this was?
I mean, I haven't played the gacha games in a long while.
And yet,
Here I am.
here you are. What the heck? I don't understand why. God, why is this so laggy? Chat, send help. Doesn't even, It's actually stupidly laggy. Ugh. Oh my god, sorry, I need to concentrate on struggling through this lag for a second. This is actually redonkulous. This is not a feasible way to do War Crimes and Bacon in future. I'm gonna have to work out why. This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay. And then No, Remy. I have changed my name. Alright. I think we're almost done. We just got to do the face and hair. We just got face and hair left to do, chat. Face and hair.
Good
Good
power
power
to
to
this.
We are just face and hair, guys. Face and hair. I'm not dying, but we got face and hair left. Ooh. I feel a bit digi. Oh my goodness, hang on 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna have a sip of some drink. I'm actually gonna suggest Mr. Glitched Astral that we take a 5-minute break, put on an ad break to stretch and stuff, and then I'll be back to finish up with the Glitched Astral on the other side of this break. See you on the other side, everybody. Hello, my name is Just Jihei, and you might know me from such classics as Kidnapping Filipinos, Platonic Men in My Basements, and my iconic attempts at scuff-free streams. Wow! Yes, you heard it, scuff-free streams. After many years of work, tireless effort, I have created a product that can scuff-free streams and sprays it right in your face. So if you are fed up of scuffed streams, chatters saying such things as, "Have you tried turning it off and on again? Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Game volume too loud. Model lagging. And more. Then please purchase Scuff Be Gone. Scuff Be Gone is the product you can spray in your face and never have to worry about scuff ever again. Scuff Be Gone's retail price varies from region to region and has an excessive price gouging addition. No guarantees are made of Scuff Be Gone's ability to actually remove scuff. Okay, guys, I'm back with Glitched Astral. We are almost done with his absolute fantastic. He can't complain about it because he's going to marry me art. However, I guess. Oh, I'm struggling. Sorry. Whew. Here we go. I had another question for you, and now we're back. I have forgotten it. American. I mean, yeah, I asked you about like positive moments in VTubing, obviously, as I would. But have there been any not so great moments that you're comfortable talking about, or any things that you perhaps wish that you had?
Like the not so good moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me think. Oh, it was,
remember if I can get my dates straight, probably just the year. Just so I don't confusing. It was the one. I'm probably going to much detail, but I will say that it was like one person that came up on stream. I thought I had like blocked. Yes, blocked on Twitch.
Oh, I know this. Oh, guys, I can name her on stream. It's Cookie. She's a really nasty member of the community. You guys already know her because she's been called out for plagiarism, stealing people's art, hanging around with minors, violating people's consent, pretty much everything you can do that makes you a terrible, terrible human being. Yeah. And she didn't take being blocked as a reason not to appear in your Twitch stream and start trying to chat with you. Even though she was fully aware she'd been blocked everywhere, which is super creepy.
No, I didn't like that.
Yeah, no. Creepy. Boundaries, guys, boundaries. I love how you're trying to be diplomatic, though, and I could not give a monkey. She's such an awful human being. Awful human beings. There are a lot of those in VTuber, to be fair, though.
Yeah.
There's a worrying amount of them, actually, now that I think about it. You know?
Sadly, I think so. Like, just coming up out of the words left and right with documents and such.
Yeah, it feels like you can't look for there being
Like a decent one.
someone sketchy doing something awful right in front of you. Seems like it just feels like it's very much just what happens in VTubing now.
Yeah,
You know?
They're everywhere.
Yeah. It's not my favorite aspect of the community. I think that would be how I would say it. It's not my favorite aspect of VTubing. I would much prefer there to be less of that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, actually, I think about it. I have talked about that person on stream when talking to my community about things that make me uncomfortable in the community, but I never actually mentioned some of the background behind it. So I guess it's, hey community, that's some of the background. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's lore. There's lore to every aspect of my life, guys. You get lore everywhere. Lore for you all. That's quite funny. Concept of me having lore in everything I do. Oh gosh, this art is actually awful, and I'm just going to apologise in advance for it, Mr. Glitchstraw. I apologise in advance for what I am about to give you. Just remember that War Crimes and Bacon is supposed to be art that can be completed within the length of one interview stream while I interview you. It's never going to be my finest work. But I think today I may have bitten off more than I can chew.
You're doing a fan art of the Dragon Ball. I really appreciate this because I've mentioned this to you before, like any like fan art of me, people take notes, keep it safe, of course. And safe for work fan art of me, I really appreciate it because this is one of those like things that I like being a VTuber or I guess like outside VTuber if you will like just doing casual fan art. Yeah, like I really appreciate because I don't complain. So yes.
It's true, he doesn't complain. I have to admit that I think the art is one of the coolest things about being a VTuber as well.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely think it's amazing the amount of art. And I've been really lucky, we've talked about this before. For the size of VTuber I am, I've been incredibly privileged with some of the people who've drawn me fan art, as well as the commissions I've made. But yeah, I've been really lucky, and I feel incredibly grateful to those people that they took time out of their day to create art for me. Just, I don't know, it just never ceases to amaze me that that is a thing.
Actually, one of the drawings that GK I have it as my wallpaper on my PC.
He does, it is true. I am
It's
famous.
cute. I just like it because it's like just the two of us chilling on like a maple tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, next to a pond. It's really cute.
I just, yeah. You're now about to get a really bad piece of art from me instead.
That's not bad once you see it.
No, it's really bad. Look at the state of this. Oh my god. I think I'm actually just making the hair worse somehow. Let's get your ear covered. Get this off your face. Get it off your ears. What? I'm struggling, man. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Okay, well, I think, is there anything else you wanted to add, Mr. Glitched Astral? Is there anything else you wanted to add to this situation?
Like
Anything I've missed talking about that you want to bring up?
wait, let me think. I'm thinking of that collab that I still have open. I haven't closed it yet. I tried to. I'm trying to schedule a collab of my own. Is it if I like?
Yes, please do.
Okay. So I opened thinking about the collab that I have posted on the server. It's a tier list of it's a funny idea as it took inspiration from pure music videos on YouTube. It's one of them is what if every league champion played their own game. This can range from two of the games, League of Legends or 2XQ. So who would be the rage maker? Who would be the chill guy? Who would be the just playing for fun? Who would be the first time? Who would be the casual but is low key actually pro the game? Or who is like the tryhard? And who is the I am secretly faker? And I don't know if I made one for Apotheosis. Hold on, let me check.
He's checking, chat. He's checking.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
made
made
I
I
made,
made
oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't make a tier list for what if every League champion played their own game. I made one for XKO, yes, and I also made one for League of Legends game tier list. So this is talking about like what are the best and the worst game modes that you think Riot has made over its lifespan. And I rated next Blitz the highest because it actually was one of the most fun game modes. And also, rest in peace to Spawn. It was the game mode we played before. That was the WASD controls, the Star Guardian one.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was actually also pretty fun. So I really hope they bring it back. That's what also cultivated the idea for the WASD controls that we now have in Legends in some respects. Yeah, I think that's it. Other than that,
All right. Well, I think that I'm done with the art, as good as it's going to get on this War Crimes and Bacon. I hope you enjoyed having some hasty War Crimes and Bacon art due for drawing of you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the War Crimes and Bacon stream. War Crimes and Bacon is back. If you are interested in having your very own War Crimes and Bacon, or you've had one before and you want to do an updated one with more info, new stuff you want to talk about, then please do let me know. And yeah, everyone have an absolutely fantastic evening. Yeah, I love you guys. See you soon.